let's get to the real story. This is where we realized we thought we knew life, and we did not at all. This was a vague, like, we did not know life.
So if anybody knows me and Tia, we were like this, like inseparable, and we never got in trouble.
Like we have twin issues. Like we weren't twins, but we literally had attachment issues where it was like,
it was kind of scary. It still is kind of scary.
It's like we legit, like everything was about Deatra. Everything was about Tia.
It wasn't Tia Deatra, it's Tia
Deatra.
Tia Deatra.
We got better, but before, like, no, it was
bad. But we never got in trouble. When we were in high school, never. We didn't go anywhere. We didn't do parties.
I think the worst thing we did was lose our virginity.
Yeah,
that is the only...
No, this was worse than that, actually, because the reaction from this was worse than when we told them that. Like, this was...
You're right.
This was the first time we ever got in trouble.
You're right.
So...
First we got to start from the beginning. Because first it was, we were leaving high school for our 2 weeks? 2 weeks vacation. Whatever, how long you get in high school for your little Christmas vacation thing.
Yeah, you're right with the car.
We were driving. I was the carpooler and everybody was coming to my house. So, I'm not going to say anybody's names because I don't know if they want to be on here. So, one of our friends, we had 2 people in the car.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all know who y'all are. One of our friends, was she pregnant at the time?
Wait, then we had 3 people in the car then.
Yeah, we did. I'm driving. And you know how, like, you merge, like, I'm coming off the highway and you have to merge back, like, off your exit. So I was merging and I already checked to see if, like, cars were coming. I yield. This old lady, she's kind of stopped. So I was looking to see if, you know, after she go, I can go. So she starts to move and I'm thinking, okay, she's about to take it because there's no cars coming. I don't know what she did or why she stopped, but for some reason, she literally stopped from like what she was doing, and she stopped out of the merge lane, and it was too late by the time I looked. By the time I looked, boom, and literally all I did was, dang, my bad. Just sitting there like, all I could say was my bad. Did this just happen? I don't even think I was that mad yet. It was like, cause I didn't think it hit me, so I was like, my bad. And then the lady gets out the car. She actually apologized to me too, because she was like, I know how it feels. Like, I'm so sorry I stopped. But nigga, it don't matter. I'm getting in trouble because I hit you from the back. So I'm already accountable for it. But anyway, so I basically hit the lady car. And
present day though, she did this to my car recently. She hit me from the back.
She stopped. Did you not stop though in the middle of going? Because you was talking about you thought I wasn't going to make it.
She hit my car. Anyways, back to this. So we got in a car accident, and like she said, it was an old car. So went through all that. They came.
They said
police
basically
came,
it's totaled because
totaled.
it was old and it wasn't worth fixing.
Yeah.
So it wasn't total, but it was total just because of price.
You can still drive it, but
I know I was not driving that mess because it was
just like you might as well get a new car at this point.
Yeah.
So we started car shopping with our parents, you know, going to look.
And my mom was like, she gonna use it as $1,000 down payment. She was. So I was like, okay, but this is where she went wrong. Instead of just going to get me a car, she did the mom thing and the parent thing. Oh, what car would you like? Or what type of car would you like? So when somebody asks you that and I say, oh, I would love a black on black car, or I want a truck, because in my mind, I don't know better. So I'm like, I want a truck. I want a Sequoia. That's my dream car.
Mind you, she like 5'2". She suffers from little person syndrome. She thinks she's the biggest person in the world.
No,
she with this big old big body truck for what? Don't know.
No, it don't matter. That's not the problem. So I was, but even if I didn't get the truck, I wanted a black on black car. So I'm just like, you know, that's what I want. So I'm thinking, oh, my mom and them, they want to know my input because it's about to be my car. So, like, I didn't have a choice the first time. But, you know, if she had just brought me a car, I would have been happy. I would have been grateful, just like I was grateful for the little red car. But don't ask me. And then when I tell you what I want, you still going to get what you want. And it don't matter what I mean. We're going to get to that later. But
basically, she finna lie. She was a brat. She was a brat. We went car shopping.
I was a brat.
We went car shopping.
Let's start first. Because that's not how... We got in trouble first, beyond that. Because we got into another accident.
No, before that. We went car shopping before that.
We were crying after, though.
No, we went car shopping in between. Remember?
Oh, well, let's go to that day first. So we did go. We went. That's when we test drove.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so my mom was like, I want to go get a Corolla. Like, I want y'all to look at this Corolla. Mind you, this girl is like 7 feet tall. I didn't know what no doggone Corolla was. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just go.
She was being nasty to the car people and everything.
I was not being nasty.
They were like, get in
I'm
the
not
car.
gonna lie. My attitude was horrible back then. I realized I was really bratty.
You see how close she is back here?
You said the same thing. No, don't act like it was just me.
But.
Okay, anyway, so we went and the guy was like, as long as you drive the Corolla, I'll let you drive the Sequoia. So, you know, I got up in there. I was like, let me drive the little Corolla. Hurry up, did that test drive. So I got in Sequoia. I'm like, ooh, like, look at the Archer. She far away. Because, you know, I turned around. That Corolla, this girl 7 feet tall. The Archer was literally in my face. Like, she literally, I'm not even over-exaggerating. She was in my face. Like, we was face to face. So I was like, that's not going to work because I carpool people. So the Sequoia was beautiful. It was just beautiful. It was big. I loved it. I test drove that one slow.
And we had no concept of money or real life.
We did not know. We did not know. I thought you just work hard and you can get what you want. I didn't understand like how car finances actually work. I still didn't realize how car finances work until I started working at a car dealership and learning about depreciation and how cars go down. Like I didn't know all these things. So okay, so that day happened. So one day, my mom's like, oh, can y'all wash the car? Because we're going to use the car as a down payment. So we're like, okay. So back then, the Archer couldn't drive. So I was just like, you know, this will be the I used to take her every now and then and let her drive in, like, the neighborhood. But I was like, this is the perfect time to go to the school because it's already, like, total.
Car's total. We ain't have nothing to do.
Yeah, you're not going to lose. And you're not going to lose nothing. So we washed the car. And we washed the car and then I took her to the little car lot to drive. So at first she was a little nervous, but then she started getting the hang of it. I'm like, okay, you know, we drive around. So she made a slight little mistake and she was about to correct the mistake. But one of our friends who was in the car panicked, and when she panicked, she made her panic. And everything went slow-mo after that. Instead of her, like, she was going around the curve and she was going too fast and she was about to correct the mistake. But when the girl screamed, she went back on the gas.
Instead of on the brake.
And then she let loose. Like, she let go of the handle wheel. It started going fast.
It was like slow-mo and I was like, in the back, I was like, no, and I'm like grabbing
the wheel because there's a tree right there. So
listen, I jumped the curb, y'all. I was coming around the curve and I was coming up on a stop sign.
Let me draw the curve thing.
This girl was gonna draw stuff. And we were coming up on the stop sign and I was getting ready to go back onto the brake, but I almost said her name. She screamed. Like, she thought that I didn't know what I was doing, but I was fixing myself. She screamed and it scared the crap out of me. Like, literally scared me. So my foot, I went back on the gas and I pressed the gas, like pedal to the metal, like full on press.
So this is like one of those little, you know how they have the island look at things in the parking lot, like the school parking lot. So that's her. We going around the curb. I saw the tree. It was a tree right there too. So I grabbed the wheel because she let go. We literally jumped the curb the stop sign. We hit the stop sign and literally it flipped over the car, and I'm like, and it's in slow-mo, and all I see is stop sign flipping over my car. We flew up in the air and literally like Dukes of Hazzard skidded across the parking lot. So she starts crying like, I don't want to do this no more. I messed up. I'm all like, calm down. Let's just do it again.
This how you fix it.
That's how you fix it. We good.
You'll learn. You just gotta keep on doing it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like, let's just keep driving. Like you made a mistake, but everything's fine. Not noticing that the front of the car was actually coming towards us. Like the whole like plastic part was popped up. And then I'm like, it's fine. Yeah. It's good. She's crying. I'm like, stop crying. Just get back in the car. You'll be all right. We can do good.
So we trying to turn the car back on.
The car was still in drive, but it wasn't moving. So I was like, okay. I'm like, just turn it off, turn it back on. That did not work.
So we get out.
Literally, this car is dying. Like, it's leaking blood.
It was like a trail of blood.
I think I went,
the whole thing. And the whole back of the car was sitting, like, you could see half of the wheel. So it's supposed to sit above the wheel. You could literally see, like, this much of the wheel at the bottom. Like, the whole back of the car was just sitting on the back wheels. It was done.
I was like, Oh, like I knew we was gonna get in trouble. I just knew because we wasn't even supposed to be there. So then we called my mom, and it was a police there for some reason. And he came and checked on us, and like literally my mom went in because we had to call and tell her to come get us. So she comes down there, and during this time, I don't think we realized how serious it could have been. Like literally, the stop sign probably could have done something, and one of us could have seriously get hurt. Because in our mind, it's like, why are you stressing? Like it was just an accident, but we didn't understand the fear of it could have really something. Yeah, like we're just thinking, no, like nothing happened. It's like, no, that stop sign could have did something else, and y'all could have literally like hurt yourself and died. So she was in fear mode, like my girls like did this. So we get there.
So she was yelling at us. Like, this is the first time we ever got in trouble, y'all.
So she like going in, and then next thing you know, next thing you know, she like, I had to quit my jobs. And to me, them 2 little Dairy Queens and Hollister jobs was like money. Like those were the best things in my life. I'm like, I'm out here getting money.
You can't go to work.
These checks is big. Like I thought I was making money. Like that little $400 check every 2 weeks. That $600 check every 2 weeks. That's money. That is money. So as soon as she said that, and I was a workaholic. Like I am getting better, but my money was my evil. So I was just like,
she started crying.
This was the first time the Archer had ever seen me cry. I'm a person where I don't like to cry. Now I'm becoming a little bit more vulnerable because I feel like I'm learning that's the healing process. But
I'm a crybaby, so
I don't cry. I will hold it. If I'm mad and I'm crying, that means I just want to kill you. Like I've seen red. That's not like tears. So that was the first time she started crying. So then she started crying, and we sitting at the curb.
So
crying,
she gets out of the car first. She gets in the park. So Mama was yelling at us. Mama was yelling and yelling and yelling. So Tia gets mad. She started crying because she thinks she got to quit her job. She gets out of the car.
Because I ain't had one to see no good one.
She gets out of the car and she goes sits. We still in the parking lot at the school now. She goes and sits on a curb, and she just sitting there like hands on her head like this. And so I get out of the car because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go comfort her.
So we sitting like this. I'm like, sit on the crying. Because this is the first time she saw me cry. She was like, I'm so sorry. It's my phone. I'm like, it's not your phone. Like, I'm just mad. I'm just mad because she making me quit my jobs. Like,
so we just sitting there, we crying, we like this.
I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just mad at her. I'm mad at her. And dang, it's realizing like we really didn't take that much accountability. Like we knew we were doing, but I'm still mad at her. Like, well, I gotta quit my
Mama
job.
Just being mean.
Yeah.
It was like, why she acting like this? Ain't like we be doing stuff all the time. It was like, this is the first time we ever did anything. Why she treating us like this? Y'all, we were sitting on this curb. Next thing I know, Tia go. I said, girl, what? I said, girl, you sitting in some ants.
So now we crying, but now we literally in a school parking like
stripping.
Like
I mean, coming out pants, everything. Like this girl went and sat in a pile of ants on the curb. Oh my gosh. When I tell y'all, this thing had me dead. Like,
and then that's not even it. So then after that, we get yelled at some more. I was an evil person. I'm not gonna lie. Like my heart, I can love just as hard, but my attitude was very nasty. Like it was just like, I didn't realize it, but it was just nasty. And so I remember my mom, we had this more dramatic, it was a dramatic time. Like it was so much tears. It was so much like, it was just too much because I was getting mad because like I said, I was being bratty, but then also too, to me, it was just upsetting because my mom keep asking me, what do you want? What do you want? And every time I said I wanted something, it was like, you're not getting it. And it's like, so just not, why you just can't bring me a car? I would have been grateful. But anyways, we get upstairs. She has this like dramatic talk. Let me tell y'all how evil I am. I'm the type of person where I'm changing now. I would, once I'm evil, she out. She out. Like anything you say, it's like, I don't love you. I don't care about you. I will literally sit here as you cry. And the more you cry, the more I get more mad.
That's all she do.
I will get upset. So my mom's sitting here crying, pouring her heart, like, I just want the best for y'all. I'm like, so why I can't get the Sequoia? Like, I can pay for it for myself. Because I'm thinking, you know, and we had money.
We saved money. So we were working, y'all. We had like, what, like $1,200?
Yeah.
$1,200 saved. Between the both of us.
We didn't understand, like, okay, if I have $1,200.
Why we can't get what we want?
Not knowing that a truck probably was like 30-something thousand, 40,000, probably close to 50,000. Because Sequoia is a lot. So it was probably close to 40,000s, 50s. I didn't understand it. We're thinking, okay, as long as you work hard, you got the money. And then she's like, 500, you probably have to pay 500 or more money. I'm like, that's nothing. Like, let me do it. I have 2 jobs. I was like, I don't gotta go to school. I just work. And it's like, no, I'm thinking back, like, girl, you really was about to quit school for a Sequoia, for a job, for a car you thought you had need and want. Mm-hmm. And we just like, we have 1,200. Like, 1,200 is a lot. Like, 1,200 is a lot. Like,
He was like, what you mean?
We got money. And
so
we
can take care of it.
Thank you. 500, got it. 500, 600, got it. Not knowing other stuff would come along, because when you get cut out of high school and that money, how was you going to afford all that 500, 600 and still be in college? So I'm just like, I'll strip. That was my answer to everything. Fine. I will strip. So my mom's like literally pouring her heart out to me, and I'm like,
no, she was not like that. This is what she do. Okay. And she look up like this. That's it.
all right. And she was like, and I just love you so much. And I was like,
evil. Just evil.
okay, that's cute. So anyways, and that happened. So we have that long thing, and then we just leave upstairs because I was over it. Once I'm in my like attitude thing, I was over it. Then my dad comes home, and we literally start looking for other cars, and I kind of felt like I calmed down. So we go to another car dealership, and we try to get a black Impala. Nigga denied me of the black Impala too, and it was like I already got rid of the truck idea, and she told me no for the black Impala.
So how it was working, we went to the second dealership. Like after all this, by the way, sorry, Daddy. Like for real, we know how you felt about that car.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm not gonna lie, that car was good. Like he took care of that. For a 1993 car, that was taken care of. Like sorry, and it looked good.
We do mean that. I mean, I'm sorry. For real.
No, I am. Because now I look back and I do miss my little red car.
Yeah. So we went to the second dealership, and the first time we went car shopping, we were going to like real deal Toyota dealerships. Like we were going to real deal dealerships. We went to one of them. It's kind of like a drive time, kind of something like that.
We did like a
used car lot, something like that. And one of the first cars they did pick out is the car that we ended up getting, and so they showed it to us, and they was like, "Oh, what y'all think about this?" We were like, "Yeah,
because it wasn't black."
Yeah, okay, whatever. So we still looking till you find this Impala. It's black, and so they let us actually look at it. We were looking at the Carfax, and then they were still, no, that's just
so
not.
why would you let me get in the car?
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We looked at some other car too.
I tried to get an Avalanche. I'm not gonna lie. We tried to get an Avalanche.
And
then the guy, I'm thinking, you a car salesman. He gonna talk about no because he's gonna run gas. Why you not selling this car that I want? So basically,
they were saying, they were having us look at the car they wanted us to get, and then they let us look at what we want, and then go back to the other car that they want us to get. Instead of just saying, this the car y'all gonna get. And so she was getting frustrated with it. At this point, I was just over it. I was just like, just get whatever.
I was mad. Like I think.
And mind you, we had to use our money since we ruined the trade-in, like that $1,000.
We kept thinking the $1,200 was it. We kept thinking the $1,200.
And that was all of our savings at the time. So we were like, well, if we using our money, then why we can't get what we want?
So all that happened, and it just boiled down to basically I was upset. I think I even went home. I think I had cut myself that night too. I really did. That's how of an angry person I was, where I literally would ball everything up. Like I was that little girl. Like the size might fool you, but I will flip something over real quick.
Y'all, she flipped the mattress one time.
Baby Hulk. Like my thing was I started changing rooms because I have to get my anger out. But I'm better now. I've like did a lot of self-reflection. But back then I was self-reflection. Back then I was a very angry person. I think the only thing I wanted to get out, like I had hurtful thoughts. Like my thoughts used to be so evil, and I think the only way I thought I could take all that anger out at my mama was I literally just had cut myself. Don't ever do that, kids. Don't do that. That's not healthy. That's why you deal with your feelings and not try to bottle it in and everything, like think everything is okay. And I'm learning that because I still was doing it up to this day until recently, until I read my book, like I said. Like still bottling up in like, you know, like feelings, like not acknowledging your feelings, and that's why you keep doing the same patterns, because you're acknowledging what happened, but not how you feel and why it made you feel that way. And like starting the healing process, so you know, oh, it made me feel this way, and just taking it in and like let the feeling happen by saying, okay, I'm angry, but I'm willing to not be angry, and like focus on why and not be back in that position, because we just point things out like, no, this happened, that happened, this happened, and it's just like, no, focus on how you felt and then your part and learn from the lesson and keep it moving. So yes, we did not know money. Now I didn't know that cars depreciate, and like when you buy it, it really ain't gonna mean nothing. Like I learned that working at Toyota, where people come and they'll buy a car and it's like, I don't want it no more, and now you like 20,000 over. I didn't know that you still needed to get loans for cars and you have to pay it. I thought you just keep paying the car people and it's done. Like they don't tell you like the add-ons of the warranties, the nothing, like how everything is going to go up. They don't talk about the maintenance. Like I didn't understand those concepts, like how serious like a car buy is, and like how it really can ruin your credit and it could put you into debt. Like you could really get yourself in trouble. I know that now, but we just thought that 1,200 was.
We thought it was the world. So we're grateful for the parents that we have.
We are, and grateful for everything,
and not just giving us anything that we want.
Because we still worked
teaching
for a
us.
lot.
Yeah.
It was like we were brats, but we still were like,
we were
we
like
gonna work for what we
spoiled-
want.
Yeah, we were like spoiled, but not in a what is it I'm trying to say?
Not like, oh, they do everything for
yeah,
us.
not
It
in
was
that
like,
type
no,
of way.
we just, if we wanted help, or it was small stuff.
We would work for what we wanted.
Yeah,
but
so that
it wasn't
wasn't
like,
it.
Mama, I want this, and she get it for us. It was like, nah, you can help us do it.
And then also learning that life is not always going to go how you get it, like how you want it to go, and realizing like what's important and what's not. Because really, we were going in
What
like
you
the
need
material
versus
things.
what you want.
Yes, and we learned that a lot, and like being smart with your money. Because I was like, I was smart because I was the person who just want to look at my money. But
I want to see it add up in there. I don't want to go spend it. But then again, we never did anything for ourselves. So when it was time to actually buy stuff, it was like, dang, I'm spending all my money at one time. Instead of getting ourselves stuff a little bit at a time, we end up doing it in lump sums. So
yeah,
we
but
learned
it
a
was
lot.
like a good lesson. Like, especially for people nowadays who might feel like, oh, like this whole car thing, or like, because I know a lot of people be like, why I can't get this, why I can't get that. Like, it's a whole finance world that you do not know about, but you will find out once you get older. You might think you know, but trust me, because I still thought I knew until I worked at that dealership, and then I still was learning stuff.
But we thankful for the little car, little Sonata. Turn up, did us good. Still out there riding.
But other than that, this is a long story, so we're probably gonna cut this one short. Hopefully y'all listen to the whole thing. So like, comment, share, subscribe, follow our social medias. I'm gonna put her one on there too. And we gonna go because we had a long story time. That was a good time. We will have plenty more. Trust me. Trust me. We got some good stories. But yeah, just keep liking and sharing. So this was cute. This was.
I hope I look okay, because you know, I can't really see myself.
If you saw the vlog, you do look way better than before. Not saying you weren't beautiful then. I'm just saying you wanted to slay. This is your slay. I'm not saying you wanted to slay. This is your slay. But this was cute. All right.
Look at that dimple.
Next time.
Look at that dimple.
They can see mine. It's coming in. It's coming in.
All right.